Hey, beautiful Taurus, welcome to your reading for whenever you find it. Timing is divine, so this reading is timeless, but the energy that I'm working in is October 2024. I'm going to do a life path for you with the Star Tarot, get clarifiers with the Santa Muerta deck, and then I'll pull an oracle card with the Halloween oracle, and then at the end I will pull some runes for you. So you have the Five of Cups as your overall energy at this moment. Your path goes from the Sun to the Seven of Wands, Prince of Wands, and it leads to Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and Justice, and your advice card is Ten of Wands. So this energy of the Five of Cups, this is kind of what you're reflecting back to the cosmos right now, or where you are at this moment, where you're processing. You are, on one hand, connecting to your higher self, or more connected to your higher self than you've been for a long time, as you undergo some type of change, some transformation, some alignment again with your higher self, with these butterflies in the colors of the chakras, right? And the Two of Cups is that connection to your higher self. But then you have the Three Cups here spilt. This is processing loss, processing a feeling of loss, of this could be any kind of feeling. This could be shame, hardship, I'm over it, I'm disappointed, I wish I could do better. I mean, it could be so many things, right? So it's just an emotional shift where you're finding you have one foot in one world and one foot in another, and you're finding your way to a higher frequency. And you're learning how to do that. You're learning how to raise your frequency, whether it's by listening to positive music or taking time out throughout the day to connect with spirit, getting out in nature more and more. I know that that is definitely something that Taurus speaks to you, but whatever it is, it's working, right? It's working. You are in the midst of this process, but you have the Sun card right here. So the Sun comes out, the Sun is behind you, like it's a breakthrough, an emotional breakthrough, or an emotional healing for some of you, I'm getting, and you're just finding that higher vibration, that higher frequency, and you're holding it as you recreate your world and you restructure your life in some way. Yeah. The Sun card is a very, very happy card. It's very empowered. And with the Seven of Wands, this is empowerment as well. And this is finding the, giving yourself permission to be more true to you. This reminds me of a quote that I recently heard by Rollo May. And it goes something like, the opposite of courage is not cowardice, it is conformity. The opposite of courage is not cowardice, it is conformity. And I feel that about you. I feel like you are becoming less conformist. You're giving yourself permission to be different. And for some reason for you, that took some bravery, perhaps, because that's not necessarily the meaning of this card, but it's one of the meanings, and it's just really strong with the Prince of Wands here. Prince of Wands is different, and the Prince of Wands is creating a different, look at this leonine energy here, this sun and this lion type of energy with the bursting chest. I really feel like these cards are speaking to one another, and you go from being encircled by these like white rocks here, contained here, but just wanting to bust out. These are your wands in this picture, right? These are your magic wands in this picture. And here you are not encircled by those white rocks anymore. You have these white stars that are flowing all around you, like you've busted out. And this unicorn, I'm really seeing the unicorn horn. The unicorn is different. It's unique. And you are creating a much more beautiful world that reflects who you are becoming. I'm seeing this beautiful rainbow of butterflies behind you, and there's butterflies in this rainbow here. So whatever this alignment with your higher self is, it's busting out here. And now your magic wand is the sunflower. The sunflower follows the sun, and you have all these sunflowers here following the sun. So when the sun rises in the morning, sunflower faces it, and it literally turns with the sun until the sun goes down. It follows its happiness. The sun is your happiness, right? So you're learning how to follow your emotional guidance system. so much more. You're standing up to people. You're saying your words. You're fierce and fearless with the lions. You're opening your mouth. You're taking off the mask, and you are allowing people to see beautiful, beautiful Taurus in a way that they never have before, because this is a you that's new. So you're recreating your world to reflect the new you. I love this. I love this. And this leads to the Ten of Pentacles. This is a very, very high achieving card. This is the key to the kingdom. And this is basically everything that you've wanted in a card. Now, I'm not saying that all your wishes are going to come true. And I am getting this message, which is weird. Every rose has its thorn, and every thorn has its rose, right? And it's surrounded by roses. So there are picks and pricks. I'm seeing like little thorns come out of these hearts. So take it as it resonates. We will get clarifiers. So everything is not happy. Everything is not beautiful, but it's extremely promising. Let me tell you that with the Ten of Pentacles. This is the Court of Pentacles. So it's the prince, the princess, the king, and the queen together. And the Pentacles is physical manifestation. It's creating the life that you love, creating the home that you love, creating the family that you love, creating the community that you love, creating the world that you love, basically, right? So I feel like there's definitely a sense of achievement that's coming to you. There is a finish line. The tens are definitely finish lines. You're completing something that's giving you a great sense of accomplishment, which ultimately takes you to a brand new beginning. The tens become the aces, inevitably, right? So something is ending and something new is beginning. And what's interesting is you have two tens, right? So that is a definite for you. There is an ending and a beginning baked into that ending, possibly two endings and beginnings. So, but this is good. I mean, it's all good. It's really beautiful. And if you're not feeling it, like I said, every rose has its thorn. It is what it is, right? But this Empress, again, this world that you are creating, the creative energy of that Prince of Wands, this Empress is creating a beautiful world, and she creates it out of love. You're creating a beautiful, magical world with all the butterflies and the sparkles and the stars and the flowers and the rainbow, and you're creating it out of love, as a empowered reflection of your heart, right? And that is what the Empress does. It's her heart is everything. What she loves is what naturally manifests. So you are gestating, giving birth to, making even a new baby. You could be giving birth to a baby. You could be starting a business, starting a new platform, writing a book, creating something. And I feel like you're creating many things, and you're doing it out of sheer inspiration and freedom and liberation. I have processed this, and now I am free to make the world the beautiful world that I want to live in, And justice, I feel like the universe is working with you. You are co-creating with the universe. With justice, this is a sense of you worked for this. Now it's going to manifest for you. You suffered for something, now it's going to be, that suffering is going to pay off. Your blood, sweat, and tears are going to pay off. Your time is going to pay off. Everything is in balance. If you put something in, the universe will certainly put something out, right? So watch what you put in too, garbage in, garbage out. I'm not seeing that, but with the justice, there's always that message. Make sure that you are giving in balance with what you are receiving as well. Be loving and generous of spirit, understanding. Spirit has been loving and generous with you. And then the Ten of Wands. This is the end of work, the end of some sense of work. I mean, you could be leaving a job to start a new one, with the 10 turning to the ace. Even if you lost a job, the 10 of Wands is always having lost it, or can be having lost a job too. But it doesn't matter, because the 10s go to an ace. There is always that baked in promise of a new beginning, right? But really it's the ending of a toil. The 10 of Wands is a lot of hard work. And so there's a payoff here. Your hard work comes to fruition. The harvest comes in, and you're able to put down your heavy load for a time and rest and accept the the fruits of your labor. Sit at the table and feast for a moment, before you plant your new seeds, And here you have the message again of spirit at your back. I really am getting that strongly, that you are co-creating with the universe right now, and that you did co-create with the universe. The universe created through you, basically, and you were a willing participant. The Justice card. Therefore, you are, things are looking up, basically. Beautiful Taurus family. Now, let's get some clarifiers for the Taurus family. Thank you. Let's clarify Taurus's path. Thank you. And also, I have to say, the Ten of Wands is your advice card. So this is saying, keep going, keep pushing. The work is almost done. And if it has completed and whatever this toil is, you are being advised, again, to sit at the table and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Enjoy your harvest, your feast, right? The time has come. There's a time for everything. There's a season for everything. And this is a season to end something. Something's ending. So the Five of Cups, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. The Sun, clarified by the Sun. Beautiful. Powerful. Seven of Wands clarifies with the Two of Pentacles. Prince of Wands clarifies with the Two of Wands. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Perfect. The Empress is clarified with the Fool. Four of Cups clarifies justice. And Seven of Cups clarifies Ten of Wands. Okay. So this energy that you're reflecting back, whatever it is that you are processing, right? For some of you, this is a loss of a family, a loved one, a home. This is a very domestic card. In this particular Four of Pentacles in this deck, this is a bride who is kind of, what are those boxes that people used to keep? Their promise box, their hope chest, So a hope chest is, back in the day, a girl would start adding things to her hope chest for when she gets married. So maybe a blanket that she inherited from her grandmother, and pans that her mom was going to throw away or donate, she keeps and puts in her hope chest. Pottery that she made, she's keeping it till she gets married. Her mother's veil, This has that energy of that kind of energy, like hoping and planning. It's also a girl playing, it reminds me, in a dollhouse, right? This is dollhouse energy. So there is a sense of disappointment in a hope that you had, hopes and dreams and wishes that didn't work out the way that you would want. That you had wanted, and you have to let them go. You have to release them, and it's not easy. So there's a sense of loss here, a sense of loss of hope. There are no words for when a dream dies. When a dream dies, it changes you, right? But it's to align you, in this case, to your higher self or to your higher calling, to your higher purpose. So, there are tears that need to be shed, basically, but also, the Four of Pentacles is a card of security and safety. It feels like that loss was for your own good. It was to bring you to a place of security and safety, a place Spirit, again, has your back. Man's rejection is God's protection, right? So I just feel like she has this hood over her head, and she has the veil here. There's a closed crown chakra feeling, right? Just a temporary closed crown chakra feeling. So maybe not feeling blessed by the universe, but understanding intuitively, that you are. You're just not feeling it right now, and that's okay. Everything is temporary. This too shall pass every time, right? But gosh, look, the Sun clarified with the Sun. Your path is bright. Whatever is coming up for you in the following month is bright, happy. You are following your happiness. You're following your bliss. You've really been set free, maybe for the first time in a long time. There's arms wide open to the future, listening to music, just kind of, I can see you just kind of dancing around, and just like opening up to whatever blessings may come, and you see the sunflowers here too. Sunflowers here, learning to follow your own bliss. Maybe if this was a relationship, it ended because you weren't following your own bliss, or you would not have ultimately. You're following what works in the relationship, right? So maybe Spirit doesn't want you to compromise on that level quite yet or ever, right? Spirit wants you to follow your own bliss for a time, at least. And the Seven of Wands, I really see this butterfly here. I see that you're being changed, this transformation, right, is creating a more fierce you, a less conformist you, a less, what did I just say? Compromising you, and these remind me of like those Mexican wrestlers that would wrestle each other. They tattooed themselves like this and that kind of thing. So I feel like this is you fiercely ready to take on the world, ready to, if anything worth having is worth fighting for, I really feel that fighting energy. So hence the lions, just really bold and fierce, And the Two of Wands is a door opening. One door closes, another door opens. The Two of Wands is always a door opening. It's always an opportunity. It's a portal into your future, And I don't see you wasting any time stepping into that future to taking full advantage of that portal. And again, saying your words, doing your thing, That's beautiful. And look at this. Good gracious. 10 of Pentacles clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. This is closure. This is ending. And again, with the 10 of Pentacles, ending with a beginning. And here you have like an ending here, that kind of energy of death with the beginning, that almost like that bridal, like the darkness descends and the light ascends. So the wheel turning in your favor, and I feel like that other thing had to be cut out in order for the wheel to turn in your favor. And I just feel like this sense of huge sense of fulfillment here, right? And I mean, it is only for a time. Everything is always only for a time. The hourglass is baked into the Wheel of Fortune, and the zero, the ace, the new seed is always baked into the 10. So enjoy it. And again, that was your advice with the 10 of Wands. Enjoy it. And I mean, with two sons, like, you need to enjoy this time, like really savor each day. Each day here is a beautiful gift. The Empress clarified with the Fool. The Fool is very, very optimistic energy, very open to the future, receiving of gifts, receiving of blessings because he expects them. He's new. So he just came here. So 0 is your connection to source, right? So stepping into this world with the Fool, you still have one step in heaven, so to speak, or one step in the cosmos and one step in the material world, right? So this is total connection to spirit while you're manifesting in this world here. So there's real sense of being loved, loving, and lovable, being blessed because you truly are, because you know you are, because you know who you are, right? And of course, your father, your mother, Father Sky and Mother Earth love you and will do anything to make you happy, and they will, right? But you can't be happy all the time, because happiness is defined by sadness, right? All emotions are defined by its opposite. You wouldn't know what happy felt like if you didn't feel something else, right? So just understand that, that sense of the 5 of Cups, that sense of kind of loss or processing your emotional shift, is a good thing. It's something to be grateful for, because it made this good feeling happen for you. Otherwise, it would have just been, it would have stayed the 4 of Cups. And the 4 of Cups is apathy. It's a lack of emotion, right? It's a lack of contrast. so that you don't actually recognize when something good or bad is happening. I mean, not to say good or bad, I'm not putting judgments on things. I'm just saying, and I digressed. It's a huge digression. Some of you needed to hear that, so whatever, take it as it resonates. But the Fool is starting something new, starting a new journey. The Empress is creating, so you are creating something new, right? You are on a new path, your path. I feel your authentic path, your authentic truth now, and justice clarified by the Four of Cups. That Four of Cups, again, I just spoke about that empath, that it's like a apathy feeling. But it's stability too. The fours are stable and very, very balanced. You can't knock a square over, right? There's a deeply grounded energy in the fours, and the Justice is a deeply, deeply centered and balanced energy. You can see this in the symmetry of this card right here, right? So it's like you're anchoring in whatever it is that you've created or manifested here. There's an anchoring in of that. It's imprinting with the Four of Cups. It's imprinting on your emotional guidance system. So it's showing you what a higher frequency feels like, what a higher level of happiness feels like, or a higher level of creativity feels like. So next time you have a new baseline for it, a new standard of what makes you happy. You've literally ascended. Yeah. And this Justice also is justice coming to you, perhaps. This is a message for some of you over something that maybe did cause a time of grieving. I can see this heart here on the floor in this puddle. There's like a sense of grieving here, right? And she's standing in water here. So this is your emotion. Your water is your emotions, right? So there, it just looks like whatever maybe caused this Five of Cups for some of you, justice comes into play here, and you are championed, for some of you, we'll see. And then the Ten of Wands clarified by the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is opportunities. It's choosing, it's a lot of choices that it's being spoiled for choice for some of you. It's many, many things that you could want, many things maybe that you do want. So you have to make a choice of what to go after first, prioritize, right? So with the Ten of Wands, there's maybe a looking back at your path, how it went for you, how you would do it next time, how you will make better choices. And most importantly, for some of you, because this is in your advice position, what you are going to pursue next, right? With the Ten of Wands, time to put down your burden and choose a new path, choose a new harvest to seed. And here, the Seven of Cups is always a card of choose wisely. Make sure to weigh all the options, to come from a place of high frequency and high resonance with spirit, because spirit helps you to navigate the sevens. The sevens are kind of challenges. Let's get one more clarifier for this, because I would like for the Taurus family to be able to make the best choice possible. We got two cards here. Let's see. Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. So there's magic involved, okay? Magic and intuition. The High Priestess is just saying lean into your intuition. You know the answer. Don't let anybody else tell you what you should choose. With the High Priestess, you already know. So the fact that there's these Seven Cups here makes me think that, you're confused about what you should choose in spite of the fact that you already know it, which makes me think other people may be telling you something, or you're thinking that you have to please other people, that you're going to, again, compromise, don't go backwards. The Queen of Wands is bold. Also, be bold. Remember your new you, your less conformist you. The Queen of Wands is a witch, a shamaness, a bruja. She's very, very magical, right? And they're both holding candles. So your inner light, the hermit's lamp, right? Again, self-sufficiency, your own counsel. Take your own counsel with this, okay? All right, so let's get an oracle card for the Taurus family for the month ahead? Thank you, Spirit. What is Taurus's guidance for the month ahead? Thank you. Trick or treat, mischief and play. Wow. So again, there's two sides of this coin too, right? Mischief and play, trick or treat. Choose wisely for some of you. Recognize, again, every rose has its thorn and every thorn has its rose. Remember this. Remember this. So if you see a thorn in that rose, in the rose of the Ten of Pentacles, that's okay. Every rose has its thorn, right? But also, you know, this is a word of caution, something that may feel all happy and easy, may not be as happy and easy as it seems. You know, there may be a trick involved there. Or if there's something that puts you off, that you feel like, oh, that's too tricky, wait, there may be a treat involved there as well. So again, you're being asked to lean into your intuition always, right? And let's get those runes from All-Father. All-Father, what 3 runes do we have for Taurus for the month ahead? All right, so we have 1, 2, 3. Okay. So okay, so this is lovely. Kanas, flame, torch. This is the Hermit's lamp again, right? This is knowledge, learning, understanding. This is what you already know, the quest that you've already completed. This is enlightenment as well. You know, this is light from Spirit. So stay open, receive the light, and know that Spirit is giving you answers. Feihu, good fortune, wealth, luck, creative energy. I mean, this is beautiful. I mean, this is my favorite rune. This is the most blessed rune, right? So you stay open to that good fortune. Accept whatever blessings come your way, and lean into that creative energy. That creative energy is a gift from Spirit, and it's helping you to manifest a brighter future. And oh my goodness gracious, Ingus, this is pleasure, fertility. This is bliss, and it's also the portal through which you birth your future. You know, this is the portal through which we birth children as well. I don't know if you can see it. So for some of you, I mean, with the Empress there, I mean, it's possible that there is increased fertility at this time. So know that. And whatever it is that you are creating, understand that you're at this time are extremely, extremely fertile, and trust that you are, this period of creation will give birth to your future, you know, so don't waste it, go after it, right? So this is a huge, huge blessed time for the Taurus family. I love this reading for you, okay? So may you be so blessed. Enjoy the month ahead, and I will see you next time. Peace.